Good morning, New Beginnings. It's me, Pastor Danish House. Today is Thursday, September 30th, 2021. I almost said 3021. That's a little ways in the future. Um, Thank you for joining me for this daily update and devotional video. I'm glad you decided to make me part of your life today, and I am delighted that you are part of my life as well. One of the things that's been really cool about being back here in the DeGarmo Road is that people are coming down to talk and to get counsel and just spend some time talking about the Lord. It's been really nice, and I just want to say thanks to everybody who's been coming down to have a chat and to talk about the Lord and talk about how the Lord is working in your life. It's very encouraging to me. Thank you for doing that, and I'm glad to be of help to you as well. Today is September 30th. It is Rich and Donna Engel's anniversary. Happy anniversary, you two. Love you guys very much. Pray that God is blessing you and encouraging you, and we're glad that you are married to one another and doing really well in your growth as Christians and as a couple. Have a happy anniversary. Pray that God surrounds you with love today, that you know that you're loved by your church and, of course, by your Jesus. Tonight, it's a Thursday night, so 6:30 p.m. tonight. There's youth group here at DeGarmo Road. Very excited about that. And those are the things that are happening today. We had, we didn't have any volunteers come yesterday, partly because we didn't have any work to do. We got one little job that has to be done, hanging signs around the church, and otherwise, I think we're in good shape. So we never know. There should be deliveries coming any day, every day. But as of right now, there's the only job we have is hanging up some signs around the church. So if you want to do that, give us a call. Come on down. And if you are curious, by afternoon, if there's a new job that's come in, definitely give us a call, and we'll tell you if there's new work to be done. I've been talking this week about giving testimony to what the Lord has done in our lives. And why is it that Christians find it so important to give testimony? We talked about a variety of reasons so far. One is that it defeats Satan. Another is that when we give testimony to the things that God has done, it encourages us and it opens up our hearts to what God has done. Lots of reasons why giving testimony is important for Christians. Well, I think also another reason why it's important is, and this sounds like a silly one, but I think it's really key, is that sometimes we lack imagination. We lack imagination for what God could do in our lives. James chapter 4, verse 2 has a very interesting statement in it. It's talking about asking for things from God. And it says, you do not have because you do not ask. In verse 3, you ask and do not receive because you ask wrongly to spend it on your passions. But, the thing about hearing people's testimonies is it gives us ideas about what God might be interested in doing in our lives. When we hear that God has worked in someone's marriage to save someone's marriage, and our marriage is struggling, it may never have occurred to us that God could repair our marriage. But hearing the testimony says, well, wait a second. If I ask God for that, maybe He'll be able to do it in my life because He's done it in their life. Maybe you are facing an addiction and you think, no, I'm too far gone. God will not help me. Nobody can help me. I'm too far gone. And then you hear the story about how God helped someone through their addiction and brought them out the other side. And you think, well, maybe I could ask for that. Maybe you're in financial difficulties and you don't know what to do, and you've tried every avenue that you have, sort of physically and earthly avenue, and you think, I've got nothing left, I've got no other help. And then you hear someone give a testimony about what God did in their lives financially, and you think, maybe I should ask God for help in this. Giving testimony helps to give people ideas, helps to fuel their creativity, helps to fuel their imagination, so they can imagine, it's possible that God might do something in my situation. Maybe I should ask. So we give testimony partly to help fuel other people's imaginations, to encourage them that God might be willing to do something in their situation as well. Let's pray. Heavenly Father, thank you for this day. Thank you for your love for us. Lord, I pray that you would fuel our imaginations, that we would get creative in what we ask from you, Lord, that we would know that you love us and you do crazy things sometimes in helping us out. I pray that you would help us to give testimony in such a way that it fuels each other's imagination. Lord, I lift up Rich and Donna Engel today on their anniversary. I pray for the strength and health of their marriage. I pray that you would encourage them in every way. Thank you for all that you're doing in them, and thank you that all that you've done and are doing through them. I pray, Lord, your blessing on them today. I pray for the youth group tonight as they meet at 6:30. Please bless them, help them as they're opening up the scriptures, as they're playing games together, and as they're worshiping you. Lord, fuel their imagination so they might be able to see what you might do in their lives as well. In Jesus' name, amen. Well, thank you for joining me for this daily update and devotional video. I'm glad you decided to hang out with me today. I love you, and I look forward to talking to you again tomorrow.